Hi, Tammy Metzler here, and I am getting ready for this week's live webinar called Magnetic Writing Secrets: How to Craft Copy that is authentically you and attracts clients for your high-end services, passive income products, and group coaching programs. So the other day, in preparation for this free webinar, I released 5 writing mistakes that almost beg readers not to respond to your marketing. I sent that out in a video for you to take a look at. If you have not yet been able to see that, you can click the link below this video to go and check that out, but I'm going to give you just a quick recap. And then today I'm going to talk about 5 things I did to fill 41 quality consultations in just 3 days. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do a quick recap of the 5 writing mistakes that almost beg readers not to respond. And again, to see the full video, just click the link below this video. So the first mistake is not getting prospects' attention in the first place. The second is not giving readers a reason to trust you. Third, not giving prospects an offer they can't refuse. Fourth, not talking about what your prospects really want. And the 5th one is not inspiring your readers to act now. So we're going to talk about all of these in a lot more detail in Wednesday's webinar. So for now, let's go ahead and move on to the 5 things that I did recently to fill 41 quality consultations with people who are my ideal clients in just 3 days. So step 1, I gave the consultation itself a juicy title. Okay, so instead of just saying that, come and have a consult with me and I will, I'll tell you what's wrong with your website or something like that, I really gave it something that was easy for people to step into. So in this particular instance, it was a Get Clients Online action plan. When people see that, they understand what it is that they're going to get. They're going to get a step-by-step guide to help them figure out how to get more clients. And because it was so specific, I was able to attract a lot of people into that consult, and then I also was able to convert about 50% into a group program that I was running. So really attracting the people who are interested in that particular topic. Okay, so if you are speaking on a weight loss type of topic, you might give a consult of how to shed the last 5 pounds in 2 weeks or something like that, where you're revealing something. Maybe it's a new system that you're running where you help them detox or something like that, and you're giving them details on how to get involved. Okay. But get something very specific. Give it a title that they just can't refuse. Step 2, I created a dedicated opt-in page. Now, this is something where a lot of people will just have an offer that is saying, come and have a free consult, and if you want to do that, you can email me or you can call this number, and that may work for some, and that may work somewhat, but really sending people to a dedicated opt-in page where it reinforces and gives more information on why they would want to come and spend their time in this consultation, because even though it's free, you still have to persuade people and give them a good reason to step forward, to take the time to give you their contact information, to sign up for this consultation, and then to show up. You need to have more information and have more details that is really going to get them excited to be there. And I'm going to be giving you more examples, more details in Wednesday's call. The 3rd step, I made it easy for people to sign up. So again, having a dedicated opt-in page, there's no guesswork there. You send people to this page, and the page tells them exactly what it is that they need to do. In this particular instance, I asked people to fill out a simple form that gave some information to me And then they just click submit, and that's how they sign up for it, right? So, and I'm going to give you an even easier way to do it in Wednesday's call. I'm going to actually walk you through a super simple way, even if you don't have a website, if you don't have a mailing list, anything like that. I'm going to show you exactly how you can make it really easy for people to sign up, to take all of the guesswork away. Step 4, I invited my ideal prospects to sign up. So in my case, I sent out an email to the people that are on my newsletter list who have already stepped forward and asked to receive more information on the topics that I teach. In some cases, if you don't yet have a mailing list, there are other ways that you can invite your ideal prospects to sign up. I'm going to go into a lot more detail in Wednesday's call. But if you do have a mailing list, sending out an email is perfect, but you also have to know what to say in that email to actually first get people to open the email and then to get people to actually respond. So again, we're going to talk about that in more detail in Wednesday's webinar. Step 5, I pre-qualified my prospects. And this part is really more about making sure that I was talking to prospects who were a good fit for what it is that I have to offer, and who are people that I want to work with and who are going to get the best results out of working with me. It's definitely a two-way street. I want to work with people who are going to walk away feeling like they had a really good experience, and I want to work with people who I enjoy working with. So it goes both ways, and I'm going to show you a couple tips on how you can pre-qualify your prospects in Wednesday's webinar. So with that being said, I've ran through these 5 steps, the 5 things that I did to fill 41 consultations in just 3 days. Consultations really can be used to sell anything that you have to offer, but primarily for your high-end services, group coaching programs, things like that. That's one of the quickest ways that you can really get people enrolled into your different packages and programs. So I'm gonna share with you a live demo on Wednesday in the webinar of exactly how you can get this whole thing set up and running in just a couple of minutes. I'm gonna show you kind of some shortcuts, if you will, to get it up and running. And I do want to make this something that is useful for as many people as possible. So if you are interested in having a live demo done for your industry, be sure to either leave a comment below and tell me what type of services you provide, what industry you're in. If you're providing business coaching, wellness, relationship coaching, whatever the case might be, virtual assistants, etc. Leave that below and let me know what you want me to focus on in my live demonstration, and I'll actually go through and set up this whole process, and I'll give the Console to Juicy name, and I'll show you the kind of the outline of this dedicated opt-in page. I'll give you a jump start to get it done very quickly, get it set up very quickly, even if you don't have a website, and even if you're not the most tech savvy person in the world. I'm going to show you how to get it done very quickly. So if you want that, if you want something that is related to your industry, because I do want to make it as helpful as possible for you, please be sure to leave a comment below. Let me know what industry you're in, or you can email me at support@rightassociate.com, and I'll make sure that I check those, and we'll make sure that we put together something that's going to be really useful for you. I'm so excited to see you on Wednesday in the Magnetic Writing Secrets webinar, and if you haven't yet signed up for some reason, make sure you go to magneticwritingsecrets.com to register now, reserve your spot, and then get all of the call-in details. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Wednesday.